Welcome to day 2 of the Irresistible website training. Yesterday on day 1 we talked all about your ideal client and what you can do to really get to the root of who they are and what they're looking for on your website. Next we're going to get into your offerings. So how to create services and packages that speak to the needs of that ideal client and how to get them to click on them, purchase them, and speak with you. So let's get right into it. Getting into your offerings now that the visitor knows who you are, they may want to know how they can work with you. Make it easy by giving tabs of what you offer, making sure it's front and center how people can work with you right away. So mine are design services, coaching, and self-study. Consider offering multi-tiered services at different price points so that you kind of eliminate price objections. Some people maybe can't work with you at your highest level, but they can work with you on a lower level. So it also allows some room for passive income if you create a product. So I'm going to go into all these points a little more specifically next. Take a look at this little diagram that I put together here. You see at the bottom of here, at the bottom of the offerings, we have the low barrier to entry. So this is the lowest way that someone can work with you. It's a passive income product for under $100. You can repackage a masterclass or a webinar, or you could expand your freebie and sell it as a tripwire. And I will show an example of that here. If you're on the home page of my site, like we are here, you see that you immediately have those tabs that I'm talking about. So immediately showing 3 ways that you can work with me. I can design for you, you could purchase a course, or you could look into my coaching packages. So we're talking about that tier 3 first, which is the low barrier to entry. I want to give an example. I have courses here that are, this one under $100 is a flawless automation masterclass right on the site where people can purchase this right away, receive the content. This is a masterclass. This is a paid masterclass that I did that I later packaged up for people to purchase. And you can see here you can design, it shows you how to design your freebie in Canva, how to set up MailChimp, how to create a Squarespace landing page, and all that good stuff. So this is just like a quick passive income product that people buy, every day, every week from me, and I don't have to take any action on my own part. Same with my course, which is at a higher price point that people can also check out here for the price of $297. So that's a how to build your website on Squarespace course. Getting into the next tier, we have the tier 2, which is courses or small scale work. So like the course I just showed there, if your service can be taught in a self-study, consider packaging it up in a course. So like the example I showed of my course, Toastworthy Websites, this is typically in the $200 to $600 range. You could also offer strategy sessions or intensives. So this is just quick one-off sessions. So as you can see, I have a 90-minute brand consulting session that allows people to just have a quick fix to talk with me on the phone, get an audit of their website, suggestions of what they should do, as well as some changes to their marketing and freebie strategy that they can do. And that's a quick one-off $247 price. So someone who maybe can't afford a full design package with me would have the opportunity to just do a quick 90-minute session. And your highest tier, tier 1, is your signature packages. So this is the whole shebang. Customers pay premium prices for your individualized time and attention. So this would be my signature web design packages, which are in the $2,000 and $3,000 range, up to $4,000. So this is your highest signature package that you offer. Okay, let's talk a little more about those signature packages. So let's go back to the idea that your ideal client has that $1 million problem, again, that we talked about yesterday, the problem that they're willing to pay money to solve. Explore different facets of that problem and ways that you can be a weight off of their shoulders. So for an example, surveys and ideal client interviews are really great for this because you're able to hear from them, you're able to hear them describe their problems, and it kind of helps you formulate your offerings around that. I want to give an example here real quick with my Lux branding experience, which is my highest signature package. I call it a business in a box because it's everything. It's the website, it's the brand, and it's the strategy. So here's how I got to that point. In my services, I found that my clients needed more than just pixels and code to make money. They needed a designer who was going to help them build a brand with their ideal client in mind every step of the way. They also needed help with the list building strategy. So just when it comes to, some people would tell me that they were spending hours trying to figure out how to connect MailChimp to their Squarespace site or how to set up their automation and things like that. So I formulated a package where I take all that weight off of your shoulders. I started covering all those bases in my signature package, and I explained them straight out: branding, website, and strategy. So here's some actionable items how you can do this with your own offerings. So based on today's content, write out 2 to 3 principal goals of what you want people to do on your site. Typical goals are: 1, sign up for my freebie; 2, view my services; 3, apply for a discovery session. So these are things that you want people to do when you get on your site. Remember that you should be pushing at least one of these goals on every page. No page should go by where you aren't pushing your principal goals. So lead that ideal journey that you want visitors to take on your site. Now I'm going to take you through it right now. Here's that journey. So they're on your homepage. First opportunity is to sign up for my freebie. So let's say maybe they don't want to do that yet. They don't want to sign up for the freebie. Scrolling on down, they get right to taking the next step. You can check out my services. So you can see I have design, I have courses, I have coaching laid out. Maybe you like my services and you want to check one of those out. Well, apply for a session. That would be the next step. So I always have a call to action to take you to the next place. If they like that service, there's a button that says let's get started, and they can schedule that session, and so the goal is met. So every step of the way, I'm pushing a goal until we can finally reach the goal that we want our visitors to reach on the site. I lead this journey through buttons, images, etc. So you will see throughout my site and all the ones I design that there are calls to action throughout the site. I'm always using buttons, images to call people to that goal that I want them to do. So here's a little secret. If you want visitors to do something on your site, ask them. It's a big secret, best kept secret out there. Ask them. So when it's all said and done, I have 9 calls to action on my homepage alone. Just to give an example, I have an announcement bar to get people to sign up for the slots of design I have available for the month. I have a freebie sign up in the header. I have a work with me button right after the quick about me portion. I have coaching services, courses, design, all laid out for people as clickable options there. View portfolio, another call to action where people can check out my past websites. Apply for a discovery session. That's the kind of the last one at the end of that page. And in the footer area, a freebie sign up. So in my Squarespace pre-footer, I always have that call to action at the bottom. No matter what page you're on, that footer area is always down there. So every page has a call to action. Well, that marks the end of day 2. I hope you enjoyed the content. Thanks so much for sticking in here. Tomorrow is day 3, and we're going to be talking about landing pages, how you can create an optimized, focused experience for people who are coming on your website from anywhere, including mobile and social media and things like that. I'll also be doing a live demo in Squarespace to show you exactly how I do them. So I'll see you tomorrow.